Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com
Reviews for science.
in 7 minutes or less. Jungle Ascent, a racing game in which you go from the bottom of the board to the top, trying to be the first to reach the treasure. And so, to do so, you play cards out of your hand that, for instance, you could play a rope bridge, and then you can place that in front of you and move up the rope bridge. But then maybe somebody places a hazard above you. Well, there's several different types of hazards. But they put a hazard above you, so you throw out a wooden rope bridge here, and you move over there. And then you can try to continue moving up from there, and more hazards come out, and you're just trying to dodge hazards and move up these pathways to get to the top of the treasure first. Oh yes, I forgot to put out conveyor belts. You put these out, and when you get on top of one, it moves you to the other instantaneously until you stop somewhere. Simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is pretty simple. I think the orientation of cards maybe is a little tricky, but it tells you right here, so you have to orient them a specific way. And so other than that, it's pretty simple. You've got one objective. Everything on the card explains what it does, and so if you're confused, you just read the cards. You shouldn't be confused. And so it's pretty simple. You're trying to get to the top and stop everyone else from getting there before you, if you can.
This is pretty simple. There's only so many things you can do on your turn. Play cards, draw cards as an action, or move. And then that's it. Once you got that down, you know how to play this game. And that's about as simple as you can make it. Luck versus strategy.
I think this game has a lot of luck in that I've had games where I haven't been able to get as many of these cards that give you the pathway to move up. And so I've had other cards that do like hazards and stuff, but you can only have one hazard on the board at a time because you have your little marker and you put it on there. And so I play my hazard, and then if I still want it out there, I can't do another hazard. But I have found their strategy. As we put this out, I remember that these conveyor belts can be used to thwart people. And so I always thought about using these to help me advance faster. So I move on to it and I immediately move to the next one. But if I don't have anything to move on to, because I don't get these pathway cards, I can put it in front of someone with a down arrow. So it's pretty fascinating to put it in front of someone and be like, oh, you can't move anymore, because every time you move up, it's going to move you right back. So or I can put it so it moves you right off the board, and so you go straight back. And so I have played those, and so they've had to go around them. But so there's some strategy, but to me, it's a lot of luck.
You're drawing from a shared deck. There's a lot of luck as to what you're going to get. I find that sometimes you just don't get the cards you want, and there's no real recourse as how to fix that with a 7-card hand and such. There is a lot of strategy, though, even though there's a lot of luck, in that you're trying to figure out how to get to the top with moving hazards all around you, where people are placing them so they will hit you. And for there to be a winner, that person had to have strategized the entire time to get to where they got. Fun versus boring. This game is boring. It's boring because it takes way too long to do anything. Movement is, you only get 2 actions per turn, and if I was here, I could only move up for those 2 actions and I'm done. And then 3 other people, if I'm playing a 4-player game, have a chance to destroy that progress. If they put out this fireball, it's going to either hit me or it's going to burn the rope ladder I'm on, thus sending me down here. If they put it out here, it's going to burn this rope ladder I'm on, thus sending me to the bottom. I have 3 turns just to wait to see what people are going to do to thwart that. I mean, that's like any kind of take that game, but in this one, just getting any further is so difficult. This is my turn. Now this is my turn. Oops, back to start. It's just so much. It takes so long to make any progress in this game that for such a light kind of, whimsical looking type of game, it just takes too long. It just overstays its welcome, and it just gets boring.
I would agree with that. I think I like it a little bit more. I can see playing it with a family. I can see playing with our daughter. I point this way because her room's over there.
She's asleep.
You can't see
Thank
her,
goodness.
But yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, so, and when she gets older and being able to, because I feel like she can manipulate the pieces, she can understand the concept easier than maybe other games. But I don't know if I would pull it out. I want more to happen quicker. Maybe it's because we only get 2 actions. If I was able to have more progress in my turn, I could stand to wait. But I just want there to be more. Also, I've never seen it happen where someone gets knocked all the way to the back. The most that someone's been knocked down is 1 or 2 squares. And I want to see someone, not just one person, multiple people, if I'm playing, 4 players, get knocked back.
But then it would take longer.
And so I'm like, oh, I don't really want to see that, but I feel like that's the point of the game. And so I want to see that happen, but I want to see it happen faster. I just want it to be quicker, I guess, much like Tom said. And so, because I feel like it's that type of game. Board Game Geek rating?
I'd give it a 3. There's game here. It's not broken. I just don't like it.
I'd give it a 5. Because I like it a little more. I can see the value that it has for what it is. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
Because it could be you that wins.
Jungle Ascent. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.